What's going on, guys? It's me NJT, but you could call me Nick. That's why we're back. We're playing some more MyPopgoes today because we're gonna look at all the diaries, all the secrets, all the extras, everything. So let's get into it. Okay, let's read all the diary entries. Popgoes the Weasel. Name Oliver Popgoes Evergreen. Oh, I didn't know that. Species least weasel. Age 21. Bro, is it these things of age? Gender male, birthday 26th of June, body colour earthy brown, special colour green. How do they know all this? Role singer / leader, likes music, his friends, apples, art, dislikes bullies, ghosts, the dark. Bio. After Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed down, Freddy gave Popgoes his black hat so that Popgoes could take over the role of singer at a new restaurant in England called Popgoes Pizzeria. Popgoes is very friendly and positive, and he plays and performs with his friends in a restaurant and also in the local forests. Lake the Badger. Lake Beddingfield. Species European Badger, 23, male, 19th March. Grey, black, white, special colour yellow, role technician / assistant. Likes technology, knowledge, helping people. Height, blood, saffron. Blake is part of the Popgoes group, but like Stone, he doesn't perform on stage. Instead, he works as a helper for customers. All of the kids at the pizzeria get to use cool computers to play games and watch movies and stuff, and Blake helps them if they have any problems. He's very clever and very good at explaining things. Sarah the Squirrel. Sarah Silverleaf, grey squirrel, age 20, gender female, birthday 4th of October. Body colour blonde, only have yellow. Special colour blue, role bassist / fitness instructor. How is she a fitness instructor, bro? Likes tidiness, dressing up plushies, dislikes spiders, fire, loud noises. Sarah is twin sisters with Saffron the squirrel, and they do almost everything together, though they don't always get along. Sarah is girlier than Saffron. She likes cute things and is usually calm and quiet. She joined the Popgoes band at the Popgoes Pizzeria and is dedicated to being helpful and kind to people. Saffron the squirrel. Saffron Silverleaf, species red squirrel, age 20. Gender male, birthday 4th of October. Body colour reddish brown, special colour pink, role guitarist / stylist. Loud music, makeup, destroying. Normal clothes, broccoli and rules. Saffron is the sister of Sarah, older by 13 minutes. She's basically a punk rock tomboy kind of character, being quite loud and boisterous most of the time. She cares about everyone else in the Popgoes group, but her rowdy attitude can get in the way sometimes. She loves performing but hates being told what to do. Stone the Crow. Stone Ashby, hooded crow. 22, male, 11th April, dark blue, just trust me. Oh yeah, no, that's right, yes, he is dark blue, I remember from the OG Popgoes, that is correct. Red, sign holder / backup, yep, that's true. Nature, snow, yep, that's correct. Building things, holly. Poor planning, rainy weather. Though Stone spends most of his time holding a sign outside of the Popgoes Pizzeria, he's actually the most skilled member of the gang and can easily take over any other role in an emergency. Stone's name is a pun based on an old-fashioned phrase, Stone the Crows. But Stone is a real name, unlike Popgoes and Menorah. Menorah the Mouse. Penelope Menorah Quinn, Wood Mouse. 19, female, 28th of December, light brown. Orange, super fan, and likes the Popgoes Pizzeria, mostly Popgoes. Yeah, I remember that from the arcade game, Popgoes Arcade. Robots Pizza, seeing Popgoes upset. Menorah is absolutely obsessed with Popgoes and frequently visits the pizzeria to see him. She doesn't even like pizza. Her real name is Penny, but she has given herself the nickname Menorah so that her name, pun, are you a man or a mouse? Just like her idols. The crew often gets involved with their antics. And Holly the Hobman. Holly Hartwell, European Robin, 24, female, 2nd of February, red, dark red, I use black, special colour, white, role visitor, farmer. Likes collecting things, farming stone, dislikes spicy food, storms, horror movies. Can you dislike horror movies, man? Well, he is an official part of the Popgoes crew, or even a regular visitor. She actually runs an egg farm with her older sister, and likes to give gifts to the band members through her relationship with Stone the Crow. She insists on not taking too much time from the group, but they love getting involved in her events. Okay, diary entries. Dear Diary, got some sketches there. I completed my own collection of Freddy Fazbear characters today. I ended up with finishing Stone the Crow yesterday, and today I drew Menorah the Mouse and wrote up a bio for her. Menorah is a big fan of Popgoes and his friends, and she also probably has a crush on Popgoes himself. Why did you cross that out, remember? I remember telling Mum about the name Popgoes Weasel and how she thought it was really clever, so I gave Menorah a name like that as well. It comes from, are you a man or are you a mouse? Mum thought that was clever too. That's interesting. So does that mean... Does that mean this little girl made the whole Popgoes thing up? Which is interesting to think about, because then how is Popgoes and Popgoes Evergreen gonna tie in with all that? I've been giving Mum updates on the characters as I make them, but today I showed Dad all 6 of them for the first time. At first he seemed worried that I was interested in Freddy Fazbear's because he seems to think the character or the place is unlucky or something. It's not like I can visit it, but he did eventually seem quite interested in what I made. He asked questions about what animals they are, their clothes, their favourite colours, things like that. He isn't really interested in my drawings normally, but this was definitely different. Afterwards I spoke to Mum about how he reacted. She said that even though he was injured at Freddy Fazbear's, he actually used to be a huge fan of the characters when he was in America. She said that he probably came up with his own characters like I did, or at least made it out of Freddy. Oh, when he was my age. The last thing she said was that Popgoes and the gang resonated with him. I'm more keen on showing Dad my artwork now, at least of these characters. Good night, Diary. And there's the Popgoes band there. Okay, what's next? Dear Diary, I feel really bad about something that happened today and I don't really know what to do about it. It's been about 2 weeks since I showed Dad Popgoes and my other characters. Today he showed me that he had worked on his own character, which made me to fit in with he made to fit in with the others that I had made. I really didn't like what he came up with, and I think I reacted poorly and probably hurt his feelings. I don't want to explain why I didn't like it. I want to. Who was it? Oh, it was the Machinist. What's the bet? It was the Machinist. But first I need to tell you what the character was. So it was a mole named Morse. Morse the mole. He was a mole, obviously. A dark brown colour and orange clothing, a backpack and goggles. I think he had a builder's hat on as well. He had tiny legs and a big round body. Dad made an entire sheet about him, with lots of pictures and at least a paragraph which said that he was a genius inventor or something like that. I really didn't like Morse the Mole, but more importantly, this was meant to be something I was working on, not my dad. This is my thing that I'm doing for fun, and I never wanted one of my parents to take part by making their own stuff for it. And I know this is really rude, but I think I would have accepted the idea of Morse a bit more if he wasn't so weird. I complained about him to Dad after he showed me, which I feel awful about, but I'll go over each thing here. Number 1. Firstly, Morse the Mole is ugly, that's true. He has dirty, dusty colours, that's true. A weird face, that's true. A scary smile, that's true. Giant claws, that's true. And he just doesn't fit in with the other characters at all. That's even more true. I know my dad was just trying to make him look funny or goofy, but the drawings he did made him look even creepier. Evil or creepy. This all faded, bro. Secondly, I hate his name. I spent a lot of time on the names for my characters. Popgoes the Weasel is named after the nursery rhyme. Stone the Crow is named after the phrase, Stone the Crows. Saffron is named after a spice with the same colour as her fur. My dad named his character after a nerd from 200 years ago. These characters are meant to have cool names like Menorah or hunky names. What? Like Blake, but Morse? Thirdly, Morse the Mole is too sci-fi. All of my dad's favourite movies are... What's so bad about sci-fi movies? Are sci-fi, and he's obsessed with technology. And he put too much of this into Morse, which doesn't fit with my other characters who live in a garden or a forest. Dad said that Morse has a backpack with gadgets and tools inside. The kind of stuff wouldn't even exist in the world I made, except maybe a microphone. Speaking of backpacks, Dad took stuff from my characters. He has a backpack like Menorah and a scarf like Stone, and his stuff is all orange, when I told Dad that each character has a special colour and orange is already taken by Menorah. There he is. Lastly, it's just too much. Morse has too many things. He has a hat, backpack, scarf, goggles, big claws, scary teeth. He's just too ugly next to my characters. The thing is, I told Dad how I felt and I feel awful about it because I know he doesn't usually draw things or even do anything creative anymore. Part of me wants to say sorry, to make artwork of Morse for him, or to just add Morse to my cast of characters anyway. But another part of me is still really angry, because I originally didn't even want to show him my drawings, and as soon as I did, he tried to add his own stuff to it. I know I sound like I don't know what that's supposed to say, but I'm gonna say, I reckon it means I know I sound like a bitch. That's probably what it's meant to say. But this is the only thing I enjoy doing at the moment. I will probably talk to him tomorrow or ask Mum for help. I don't want him to be upset. I just want him to like what I make without getting involved. Good night, diary. Why? Midnight motorists. I'm joking. Dear Diary, today ended up being a strange day. I went with Mum to visit Grandma Rose's grave, which is in a graveyard about half an hour away. I never got to speak to Grandma Rose much when she was alive, and I wanted to talk to her, but when we got there, something really weird happened. When we reached the graveyard, it felt like it was really windy, but only on my face or in my head. My coat and hair wasn't moving, but I could hear it. When we reached Grandma's grave, it got quieter, and it turned into a voice. I think it was her talking to me. I was scared and I didn't know what to do, but I pretended it was normal and tried to listen while I was also talking to Mum. And the voice told me some nice things, but I don't remember much of it. She did say that she was proud of me. I don't know how she can be proud of me if she didn't know me very well. I never talked back to Grandma, but when I nodded and shook my head slightly when she asked questions. I remember one thing she said because it was really strange. She said that she had never seen anyone else who could hear her or the other dead people in the field. To prove it, she shouted at my mum, who was right next to me, who didn't hear a thing. Grandma told me to keep this a secret, at least for now. I don't know why she said that, but it made me feel scared. I'm not stupid, this makes me look crazy. A voice in a graveyard telling me to keep a secret sounds crazy. I didn't tell Mum what happened, but I think she could tell that something was wrong, because she asked me if I was okay when we were driving home. I said I was fine, but I really wasn't. She usually notices things like this. Now I'm lying in bed thinking about what happened. Most of me is really worried about it. I don't know whether something is wrong with my ears or my brain, and if it was real, are ghosts real? Why can I hear Grandma but Mum can't? Why keep it a secret, but another part of me is excited by it? If ghosts are real and I can hear them, can I do something about it? Could I listen to the other dead people in the graveyard if I tried? I really don't know what to do. I want to go back to the graveyard, but asking Mum or Dad to take me there would be really weird. I'll have to wait until they want to go, but that might be ages. It's really late, so for now I think I'll try and get some sleep. Good night, diary. And there's Grandma. Oh, so look at the difference between the writing. This is her now. Yeah, this is her now. Everything's changed. That's really cool. Dear Diary, had a big chat with Marilyn yesterday. She talked about her mother, and after a few minutes, a part of me started feeling envious about their relationship. But after some reflection, music and food in bed for 2 hours, I don't think it's because Mum isn't around anymore. I think it's because Mary's experiences sounded so wildly similar to her dad's. And apparently Marilyn has been able to help Mary through their own chats. It's like therapy for the both of them. But when I try to take the initiative and to talk to Dad about his trauma and whatnot, he pushes me away. I guess it's just too much for him, or maybe I'm still not old enough, but for whatever reason, I feel the need to be the one to fix him. This was enough for me to finally propose the big idea to Marilyn. I told her that I felt a burning responsibility to finally use everything we have access to. The stories, the science, my gift. Dig through keywords online and what our parents have kept secret. Log what we find in a massive document or a blog or something and see if it connects any dots. Because when separated, all of these anecdotes and all of this data is just insane. But put together, organised, they may finally make sense. We can bring it all together. I think we're the only ones who can, and we need to. Not just for the sake of Dad, but maybe for everyone. And she got it straight away. We're calling it the Violet Project. Good night, diary. Explaining the unexplainable, unveiling the unseen, the Violet Project, proving the unprovable, unlocking the unknown, ghosts, the V, the symbols. Yeah, look at all the symbols they made. Okay, so you can see this must be in 2024 or 2023, and this is like, you know, in the 90s or toward the 2000 or whatever. So let's go to the extras. Here, character bios. Bonnie Glade, 2008. That's when it was. Bonnie Glade, 2008. A young Bonnie Glade opens a present on her 10th birthday, a handmade LCD toy created by her father named MyPopgoes. The toy features a miniature Freddy Fazbear in a compact recreation of one of his restaurants, all housed in colourful 3D printed case. But when the toy is switched on, none other than Popgoes the Weasel appears in adorable pixel art, a character that Bonnie herself created. We'll zoom as well. It's got pens there. Bonnie Glade 2023. Dat Taste trademark. She's still got those same pens as well. Oh, bro, it glitches. Why does it glitch to Spanish for? Wait, is it glitching to Spanish because English or Spanish? Whoever moves first. Bonnie Glade 2023. In April 2023, after being asked to check out the family attic and search for a toolbox, a grown Bonnie finds a chest full of knickknacks. Among the clutter is a 3D printed mask resembling Toy Bonnie, a potential bootleg plushie of Chica, the chicken, but perhaps the most importantly, an old cardboard box with the word MyPopgoes written on its side. Bonnie opens the door and reminisces her 10th birthday, so when the events of the game take place. Bonnie Glade 2024. In 2024, for reasons currently unknown, Bonnie dons the 3D printed Toy Bonnie mask previously seen in the attic's chest of mementos. The events that follow are explored in Popgoes Arcade and Popgoes Evergreen. We can toggle zoom there. Okay. Every time I toggle zoom, it goes to Spanish, bro. Why is it doing that for? Now I have to do it all again. Freddy Fazbear. Years before Bonnie Glade was even born, an exciting new pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was opened. And at its center was a smiling, singing brown bear, Freddy himself. And though Bonnie Glade had a nice, memorable birthday at home in 2008, there was really nothing like a celebration at Freddy's. Bonnie the Rabbit. Bonnie was given a cooler coloured redesign for the first Freddy's, after initially debuting alongside an ancestor of Freddy in an even older location, Spring Bonnie. Bonnie Glade having the first name as this character is not a coincidence. However, this particular iteration of the rabbit was not what influenced her father's choice of name, yet it was Spring Bonnie because it's William Afton. Chica the Chicken. A completely new third character was created for the first Freddy's location, a bit of female representation in Chicken fittingly named Chica. Bonnie Glade was given a plushie of Yellow Bird by her mother, seen alongside the MyPopgoes toy in the attic's chest. Whether it's legitimate merchandise of Chica or not is a mystery, but one thing is for certain, it's cuter than the real thing. There's Bonnie there, and then there's Freddy. That's it! And we're done. MyPopgoes, 100%, all endings, all stickers, diary, days, challenges, and games, and characters. Done. That was MyPopgoes, guys. A really fun FNAF fan game. A great way to kick off the FNAF anniversary week. I thought they did this really well. Elmul Mako, good job, mate. Please leave a like and subscribe, guys. See you guys in the next one.